The national government's recovery of the Cape Town Central Line has hit another obstacle, this after timeframes for the relocation of communities residing along the railway line were pushed back. More than 5,000 people in Khayelitsha, Langa and Philippi have built shacks on the rail agency Prasa's lines, leading to limited train service. Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi Same filed this report.
There seems to be no end in sight for the relocation of people in Langa, Philippi and Khayelitsha who've built shacks on railway lines along the Cape Town Central Corridor. 3 ministers descended on the metro to update the affected communities about the relocation process. However, the engagement was marred by the city not forming part of the stakeholder meeting.
The city is saying to us that we can take almost around 9 months with that, and we are saying it's unreasonable because you can't set aside 3 months for public consultation. The fact that you can even anticipate that there's going to be disputes when there has not even been a single lodge of dispute, and anticipate that it will take 3 months. For me, it's a clear indication of mobilization of society against this project, against this process. No, there's no sense of agency, and it's unfortunate. That's why I declared a dispute. And I continue to say there's a reason and basis for that dispute. We're not finding any collaboration and cooperation from the city of Cape Town. The mayor was very clear that he is not going to get involved. It's not his problem. And I don't understand where do these people belong, because they belong to the city of Cape Town. They don't belong to national.
The Metro municipality says it hasn't wavered in its partnership with the national government and has called on the responsible ministers not to pass the buck.
We are ready to be mature about this, to play our roles as 3 independent spheres of government and support this national government program to relocate the residents who is on national government's railway line. According to that implementation protocol, the minister agreed that HDA would be the implementing agent. She has waited months to enact the agreed terms to that IP. They have done it now through HDA and purchased the property, and now the city shifts into its regulatory role within in terms of the Land Use Management Act. But national government must take responsibility for what they have committed to do, and so we await the outcome of that relocation that they have now processed with HDA.
The Minister of Transport says service providers have been appointed to rehabilitate the central line, whose operations have been limited.
The corridors that we still need to rehabilitate, some we're supposed to open them now in October and December this year, the last one by March next year. And that would mean that we open the whole of the central line. But of course, like I'm saying, it depends on the speed within which we move with the relocation of people.
Many hoped that the first relocation phase of about 900 Siyahlala residents in Langa would be completed after Philippi Wedge land was identified. But that has not happened. Residents wait with bated breath for government's next move. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Nasiphi Same in Langa.